price range, cluster range is may act as a key support level for Nifty 50. And if you see the clearly on this chart, this is a weekly chart of Nifty 50. So last week it has fallen below its key upward sloping parallel channel, and after that there is a very good support around its 19,250 kind of level, where it has touched that level couple of times, and we have seen a slight pullback from that level. And if you see the clearly on the daily chart, so this is a scenario where it has given a today it has given a very good opened on a positive note, but however it failed to hold that above that this level around its 21 DMA, as well as this downward sloping trend line. So it is clearly facing a strong resistance around this trend line zone as well as 21 DMA, and there is a clear cut support around this 19,250 kind of level, along with 50 DMA kind of level. So also, if you observe on the weekly chart, so if you see RSI on the weekly chart, so this is a trend line which draws from September 2021, which is made high around that level. And if I connect the high of November, so clear cuts, we can see that it is taking some support around that level. RSI also around that level for the Nifty 50. On the weekly chart, MACD is still under positive note, but on a verge of negative crossover here. So let's see how it going to happen in the next couple of sessions. On the daily chart, it's clear that Nifty is under pressure. So RSI has broken that key support level, and MACD is still trading on the negative side. So there is no huge event which happened in the last 2 weeks, but there was a many huge thing is the Reliance demerger of Geo Financial Services. That is the only key news which happened in the last week. This week, and it's clear that Nifty 50 is under pressure. So I will hand over to the Pawan. So he will explain detail regarding Nifty 50. So what do you, Pawan?
Thank you, Atisa. Good evening, everybody. I have some throat infection, because of that I can't speak that much loudly. But as Atisa explained, there is some negativity from short-term point of view. And maybe meanwhile it is taking support around 50 DMA. But maybe in coming days, sooner or later, it will breach, in my opinion, after considering various factors. So maybe after breaching below that, so maybe Nifty will slip toward 19,000. Followed by maybe 18,600, 700 kind of level. So maybe negativity is there. Let's see how development will happen in coming days. Otherwise, there is, at least in our opinion, there is little bit negativity in Nifty. Yes, Atisa, please continue.
Okay, so let us quickly move on to the next sector, that is Bank Nifty, another major sector. So on the weekly chart, if you see on the weekly chart, so there was a huge after the breakout in June, and it has touched almost high around 46,400, 500 kind of level. After that, even in Nifty as well as in Bank Nifty, we have seen last 1 month where it has witnessed a slight profit booking, which is normal in course in the bull run case, which is there is a slight profit booking around 6-7% is quite normal in this bull phase. So it has reached that key support level, that is 21-week moving average, as well as this price cluster zone of this, which starts from the 43,200 to 44,000 kind of level. So if you see clearly on the daily chart, so this is a level where Bank Nifty is taking a strong support around that level, and also it has given a very good bounce back from its 100 DMA. So today it is tried to retaken its 50 DMA, but however we have seen profit booking in the second half, and it failed to hold above that 50 DMA level, and we have seen profit booking. However, it managed to close above previous day high close. So let's see how it happens in the next couple of days. So we might see this price range of 45,000 kind of level, which previous lower high kind of level. So that is a key level where today also it has taken a very strong resistance around that level. So 45,000 is a first resistance for Bank Nifty. So if it manages to hold about that 45,000 kind of level, then it's sustainable about that level, then we might see a fresh upside towards previous all-time high, that is around 46,000, 46,200 kind of level. On the downside, it may not be able, it may not fell beyond this level, this price cluster, that is around 43,200, 300 kind of level. So if suppose Nifty, Bank Nifty breaches this level, this support zone, so then we might see a heavy selling pressure might continue in Bank Nifty, which may take Bank Nifty towards 41,000, 42,000, followed by 41,500 kind of level in Bank Nifty. So this is regarding Bank Nifty. And another sector is Nifty Energy. So this is the daily chart of Nifty Energy. So from last Bazaar pe Charcha, we are somewhere near the first week of August, where it has clearly faced a strong resistance around 26,800 kind of level. And after that, there is no movement in Nifty Energy, and there has been a slight consolidation. So Nifty Energy is likely to trade in this particular this channel. So in the lower channel, key support is around 25,600, 700 kind of level, where 50 DMA, this is red color line, is 50 DMA as well as price support range. So that comes here. And on the key upside will be the previous high, that is around 27,000 kind of level. So if you see the longer horizon on the Nifty Energy, this price cluster which has made a previous high, and there is a sharp fall from this kind of level, 27,000, 28,000 kind of level. So there is a huge resistance, strong resistance for Nifty Energy. So it has to cross about first leg of resistance around 27,000, followed by 28,000, 29,000 in Nifty Energy. So on the momentum and MACD and the multi-time frame suggests that it's likely to continue sideways in the range, in this particular broad range, for the next couple of weeks. And the next key sector is Nifty Metal. So Nifty Metal also, if you observe the weekly chart, this is a price where it is trending in this range. So from last 4 weeks, it's trading in this particular range, short range. And also, if you see the RSI on the same period of time, where it has seen a strong resistance around that level, and there is a slight pullback. So this high, where it has made a recent high, that is around 6,800 kind of level, is a key resistance zone, where if you see the previous price range also, so that is around 6,800 and 6,900, 7,000 kind of level. So key resistance, it's trading near to that. So also, if you observe from the last 1 month, especially in this August, it's making a slight lower high, lower low price formation. So so right now 50 DMA is a key, followed by 64,000 kind of level it has to hold that level for the further upside towards 7,000 kind of level for Nifty Metal. So until then, it is likely to trade in the sideways range. And the last sector from my side is Nifty FMCG. So Nifty FMCG, if you observe the weekly chart, so longer time frame chart, so on the last July, it has formed a evening stock pattern, and there is a slight profit booking. So this is a very common where it has there was a profit booking, and there is a slight bounce back from the key support level, that is around 51,000 kind of level. So right now it is facing a strong resistance around 50 DMA. If so, further upside towards for the fresh bull run, it has to cross its 50 DMA, where it has facing a strong resistance for a couple of times, and that is around 42,500 kind of level. So it has to hold that level, for the further upside. So manages to hold that above, and it has to strong support around 51,000. So fail to hold this level, so we might see further profit booking in Nifty FMCG space, where it might head towards 54,000 kind of level, and the next leg of support is placed around this upward sloping trend line. It's a major support zone that comes around 49,000 kind of level for the Nifty FMCG. So that's it from my side. I will hand over to my colleague Rahi for the rest of the sectors.
Thank you, Yatishan. Okay. So I will be talking about Nifty Pharma and followed by 3 more sectors. So let's go one by one. So this is the daily chart of Nifty Pharma. And if you look at the chart, then we can see, okay, I will just show in a different environment. So if you look at the daily chart of Nifty Pharma, then we can see that there is upward sloping channel. The index has actually tried to move upside, and it has already moved. We have seen a huge rally from here till here, we can say. And after that, we have seen some profit booking has happened. And now, if you look at the numbers at the time the profit booking has initiated is like 15,750. So after that, after hitting its 15,750, the index has actually started witnessing profit booking. But the nice part is like it is not falling in that much aggressive level. It is falling slowly, and it is actually trading in a tight range, we can say, from the past 1 week. And we can still hope that this 21 DMA might act as a support level for this index. So once this support level acts well, and if the index tries to pull back towards upside, then we can hope that again it can move towards in the range of 15,750 again, and it might move towards 16,000 range onwards. So basically, if this support acts well, then we can see if it is falling on our expectation, then we can see a fresh rally can be initiated. And if this support is not if this support is not acting, and if this support is breached, then obviously we might see some more profit booking in this particular index. So Nifty Pharma, so Nifty Realty also we have seen here that there is a rally here, and we have seen a rally was very good. And again, we have seen like 2 weeks of consolidation was there. And again, from 26th of July, there is 4 days of buying interest, and again we have seen like there is a profit booking again. So what we can observe here from Nifty Realty is like 50 DMA, which is actually placed near 527, or as of now we can say like 531. So 527, 530 is acting as a support level for this index, and it is actually acting well as of now, because the support is breached here once on 14th of August, but it has reclaimed on the same day, and after that it has not breached it. So from the past 6 to 7 days of trading session has been good, and we have seen that there is some kind of resilience also. The index is actually trying to move upside. So now the point is this resistance where it is capped like 21 DMA, well, like 540. So 540, if the index is trying to hold above that 540 to 550 kind of level, then we might expect that index can move again towards upside, and we might see that buying interest has again initiated. And if that initiation continue, then we need to wait. We need to see whether this resistance is surpassed or not. And if it is surpassed, then obviously we can see again fresh rally here as well. So we have to observe it very nicely, and we have to do the trading or investment accordingly. So this is about Nifty Reality. Now Nifty Auto. So Nifty Auto also, there has been upward sloping channel kind of rally has already happened, and after that it is actually trading in a very consolidation phase, we can say. Like if you look at the high here, the high is actually placed at 15,900 kind of level, and after that we have seen a profit booking has happened. So from 15,900 to the lower, if you can catch here, like 15,122. So it is actually trading in the broader range of 15,900 to 15,100 kind of level. So as of now, it is trading in the sideways. So I think a stock specific action can be taken in this particular space. And there is no such weakness so far. The weakness has actually not up to that much extent. I mean to say, like, there is no major fall as of now. It is actually trading in the side range. But if that 15,100 support level or 15,000 kind of level is breached, then it can be a problem, and we have to be more careful about this. So Nifty Auto is also gone. Now Nifty IT. So Nifty IT has also, like, after hitting its low in April 17, we have seen a rally where it was actually trying to move towards upside, but again there has been some profit booking in this area or in this range, date of range. But again it has shown resilience, and like in the earnings seasons has started, then again we have seen some earnings has came of some major stocks which has actually pushed the index towards upside. But again we have seen a gap down area in this particular index, and now the index is actually trading in a volatile manner, we can say. And if you look at this in this range where we have seen much more volatility, gap down opening has also taken place. But what has happened here in this, actually, like 200 DMA has actually acted as a support level, or we can say 50 DMA, because 50 DMA and 200 DMA was actually placed nearby only. So 50 DMA here on 28th of July has acted as support level, and then from that level it has tried to bounce back on the very next day, and it has started showing resilience as well. The index is trying to move upside, and it is actually moving towards upside as of now. Even in today's trading session also, I think it has closed on positive note only. So we have to see whether this resistance from where the profit booking has initiated, if that resistance is surpassed or not, like 31,600 kind of level. If the index is actually move if the index moves towards 31,700 kind of level, then we might expect the index to move towards 32K, if you look at the line here. So we need to wait and watch, but overall sentiment is now has improved comparatively from the time when the profit booking has started, from the mid of July till, we can say, like from the end of the July. Last 2 weeks of the July month, there has been some problem, but I think there has been some improvement, and the technical profile of this particular index has improved. So this is all from my side. I think, Yatisha, are you there?
Yeah.
So any
Can
more
quickly move on
sector
to
to
the
discuss, or
question. We can quickly move on to the question.
question answers? Okay. Question is there. BL Kashyap, HBL Power.
So Federal Bank.
Okay, you take that. I am stopping my screen for a while.
So Federal Bank, I think yesterday it has given a very good breakout, and from the downward sloping trend line, if you connect the highs of this particular from January to the highs of this to the recent high, so July, where it has given a very good breakout of a downward sloping trend line with higher volume. So today it has witnessed a slight consolidated a bit, which faced a resistance on previous high. So it is still fine. So this can be considered as a very good stock, where you can keep a stop loss of rising trend line from this low to the high lows of this. I think this stock has been covered in yesterday's chart of the day, where you can observe there. It's available in MSI in MSI stories section. So you can observe that level for Federal Bank for this stock. And next stock is Bank of Maharashtra. So we will start. Okay, before I starting this query. So once again, I would like to tell about the disclaimer so whatever we are registration granted by SEBI, membership of BSL and certification from NASM in no way guarantee performance of intermediary or provide any assurance of returns to investors. Investments in securities market are subject to market risk. Read all related documents carefully before investing. So a standard disclaimer from our side, where whatever we are discussing from this in this webinar, please consider your investment advisor for taking any position. So Bank of Maharashtra, we already have it in our model portfolio, even in MSI as well as TraderSmith portfolio. So currently we are sitting with a very good profit. So we are sitting with around 20% in this particular stock. So we are please continue to ride this trend where there is no sign of weakness over here, but fresh position at current juncture can be avoided. This at current juncture one can avoid fresh position. So those who wants to a book partial profit around this level, this is a price range where power to pivot flag has been happened in Bank of Maharashtra. So one can initiate one can book a partial profit if they want. So it's up to their risk management level. So one can continue this trend in Bank of Maharashtra. Next stock is Rolex rings. So this stock also a model portfolio stock, so one can try go with the MSI for the further upside for the further upside. So there is a strong some kind of resistance around this price range, that is around 2280 kind of level, where it is there is a strong resistance. However, there is no major weakness in Rolex rings. Today it has reached its 50 DMA, but however the major support range is placed around its 100 DMA followed by 200 DMA. So there is until it's break about this level, so there is no weakness. So please continue to hold this stock and follow MarketSmith India for the further updates. Next one is Rai. Can you please tell me the next query stocks to
MSTC.
Okay, MSTC. Okay, so MSTC, after breaking out from double bottom base, there is a very good run. So all the PSC sectors which have given a phenomenal returns in the last 5-6 months. So it is so all the PSU sectors, PSC stocks are very good. So right now it has witnessed a profit booking. There is a sharp profit booking. However, it is taking a very good support around its 50 DMA as well as previous price range, where it has find its previous high, that is in April 22 high. So that is a price range where it has taken a very good support. And today also, if you see the there is a very good bounce from that level. So at current juncture, those who are holding from the lower level can continue to hold this stock with the stricter stop loss towards 370, 380, below 380, 375 kind of level. So one can ride this trend. It may continue its bullish trend until it's holding above this level. So if it fails to hold above this level, one can exit from there, and one can sit in a cash right now. That's a better option. Next one,
Vedanta.
Okay, so this stock is in news where major mines are they are buying and selling. So many turnaround is going on in this particular stock. So I would say one can avoid this stock right now. So so better to see for other stocks which are made a healthy base and it's trending near to that pivot range. So one can avoid this stock right away. Next one.
Next one is JK Paper.
Okay, so all the paper stocks from last 1 week, it is doing a very phenomenal job, very good return. It has bounced from the lower level. And if you see from this price range, where after the sharp correction, there is a good bottom formation happened over here, and there was a very good breakout from around 390 kind of level, and also retaken its 100 DMA. And after that, there is a very good run, and there is a bullish continuation pattern formation today, and it is this bullish trend likely to continue in this paper stocks especially. So it might see a fresh previous all-time high, that is around 444 kind of level we might see in this particular stock. But as of now, a fresh entry one can be avoided. Those who want to take the risk, one can keep a tight stop loss around this swing low, that is around 354, below 350 kind of level, where one can keep a stop loss and ride this trend towards 444 kind of level. Next one.
So may I take some, Atisha?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Okay. So someone was asking about this stock, Tanla platforms. So we can see this is the daily chart, and clearly we can see that the stock has witnessed profit booking after hitting its high at 1317 or 1314 on July 24. We have seen profit booking, and in this stock and in this process, actually, it has breached its support level as well. 21 DMA has broken, 50 DMA has already breached. So, and it is still falling. So no one knows what will be the bottom of this stock. So I would like to suggest not to buy the falling stocks, because it is very hard to identify the bottom as of now. So better to avoid it. So this is gone. Tanla. Natco Pharma. So Natco Pharma is actually the stock is looking bullish actually, and but what has happened here, like after hitting its recent high and at 916, the stock has witnessed profit booking. But the nice part is it got support also, like near its 21 DMA, and from 21 DMA again it is started moving towards upside. It has already advanced also, and buying interest has initiated. So I think it is looking good, but you also have to manage your stop loss based on the risk reward ratio, and you can take your call. Equitas small finance. So Equitas small finance has witnessed profit booking after hitting its recent high at 101.20 rupees, we can say. So after that, it has actually breaches to 21 DMA, 50 DMA, even it has breaches 100 DMA, but from like 22nd of August, I think that was Monday. So Monday it has actually shown resilience, and it has actually bounced back from that level. So to 100 DMA, from 100 DMA it is actually showing support. So 100 DMA might act as a support level, and if you look at the low also here, like 82 around, so that also can be your stop loss. And if you wish to buy with a small stop loss and a profit goal, then you can just go about it. And if the stock is actually reclaiming its 21 DMA, which is just 3.8%, or we can say 4%, then again we can hope that it can move towards its recent high, and it moves towards upside also. So Gujarat Fertilizers, GSFC. So GSFC has actually found double bottom formation, and if you look at the recent low, it has already identified it low as well, 146.15, that was placed on 9th of August, and after that it has witnessed buying interest. But actually the pivot is placed around I think if you look at the pivot level, then 172.8, so 173 to be more precise. So I think one can, if one want to go for aggressive call, then you can go with the stop loss of, I can say, like around 155, you can say, because 21 DMA is placed around 159, so 5 rupees extra, so that is okay. But but you have to monitor it very carefully. And my session would be like you can go on the stocks is actually trying to break out from the double bottom price formation according to William O'Neill's strategy. So which is just 4% away from the pivot level. Now Kotak Mahindra. Kotak Mahindra is actually trading in the negative territory, and it is trading with negative bias also. So I would not like to suggest to buy the stock as of now, because if you look at the history of 1 week, then yes, of course, there has been some support level after hitting its recent low on 18th of August. From the past 4 days, it is actually trying to form the base here. If the base formation happens and the base formation develops, and meanwhile, if it is trying to reclaim some of the DMA is like 200 at least, which is just 3.3%, then we might have some a strong this buying faith, like we can just take a call on it. But as of now, if looking at the chart itself, it is not looking that attractive. Actually, it is looking negative and trading with negative bias as well. Now, Caplin point. Caplin point, the stock is actually bullish. There is no sign of weakness as of now. A stock has already broken with cup with handle formation. Okay. And after that, it has actually already gained 22% from the pivot level in 1 month. Now, what has happened here, if you look at 2 weeks of the chart, like 100 or 1077 or 1078, we have witnessed it has witnessed profit booking. And after that, it is trading with sideways, we can say, in the range of 1077 to 1000. So it is actually trading in the range of 77 rupees. So as of now, I would not like to suggest to buy this stock, because actually it is staying in a very sideways with negative bias, because it is actually price is actually deteriorating. So I would not request to not to buy the stock. I would like to request not to buy the stock, especially the one which price is actually deteriorating. So this is my view. Now, Welspun India, I guess. Yes. So Welspun India is actually trading with positive bias, and after formation of cup with handle pattern, according to William O'Neill's strategy, the stock has gained around 17% in almost 1 month. So as of now, and if actually it has one in actually it is actually looking extended, and I don't see that it is sending signal for the fresh entry as of now. I would like to request for the one who has asked about Welspun India, like if you have already taken it, then you might take a partial profit. Okay, and if not, then I would request you to wait for some formation of base, and once base is being developed in this stock, then you can take the stocks after the selecting the entry point. Now the Deepak Nitrite is actually trading with negative bias. It is actually trading in the negative territory also. But from the past 1 week, actually it is showing resilience, and actually it is trading near the support range of, we can say, 200 DMA to 21 DMA, and which is both are very close, and there is no such difference in that. 200 DMA just 2% and 21 is 0.02. So it is actually trading in the support range only, very tight support range. At least it has to surpass this resistance level of 21.24, or we can say 21.30. So once this resistance is surpassed, then obviously you can just take a fresh entry in that. Otherwise, overall sentiment is not looking that strong and that bullish according to me. Chetisha, please take some of the queries.
Yeah, thank you, Rai. So let me start with Paytm. So this is a daily chart of Paytm.
Chetisha chart I am not able to see.
Okay, sorry, 1 second. Okay, so this is a Paytm daily chart of Paytm, where if you see, if you observe from the there is a pattern formation which is happening on the consolidation, and if you see the large time frame chart. So after the initial IPO, there was a very good fall, very good correction in the in Paytm, and there was a very good bounce back. And there is already first stage of run which has already happened. So it might it is giving a signal of another leg of rally in the Paytm. So on the daily chart, it has formed a very good consolidation base, and yesterday it has given a advance buy signal where if you connect the trend line from here to here, so there is a very good breakout in the downward sloping trend line, and today it has trading sideways with positive bias. So we are once it is crossing above this 915 kind of level, so we might see a very good run in this particular Paytm. In this, one can keep us a very good stop loss around its 50 DMA. Also, can draw a trend line from below to the low of the here to the next higher low of the year, and that comes around 50 DMA. So one can keep a stop loss around 820 kind of level. So and ride this trend in Paytm. And the next one is Zomato, another stock where it's from the after it breakout from cup with handle, it's continues to trend with positive note. And if you see from the technical side, there is a very good support around its 21 DMA. So right now it's very good, taken a very good support around its 21 DMA and continue to rise. So we might see a very good run in Zomato in the coming days. So until it's trading above this 21 DMA. So around the fresh position, one can be avoided right now because it's a bit risky and bit extended, and the market is in a dicey mode where market may move to the we might see a fresh correction in market with this kind of move may not be seen in the next couple of weeks. So one can keep a one who wants to take the position, one can keep a stop loss of swing low and ride this trend. Next one is Mtar technology. So this also, it's a bit extended, fresh entry at current junction one can be avoided. It's already on once the basis happened, and there is a large consolidation and there is a very good run in the last 1 month. So let make another base over here, and that one can once its base formation is done, and look for the fresh breakout in this particular stock. But right now one can be avoided. Next one is data pattern. So this also similar kind of structure where fundamentally very good. It's continued to trend higher with support around its 50 DMA. So at current junction, one can be avoided. So better to wait for the fresh base formation in this particular stock. Next one is Indigo Paints. So this is a IPO stock where after the IPO it is corrected heavily, and there is a very good base formation. There is a first leg of run which has already happened, and there is a very good base formation around that level. And MSI also added on the last week of July. So one can follow MarketSmith India for the further updates. So there is no big sign of weakness around this, and currently hovering around 50 DMA, its major support level. So once it crosses above and holds above this 1650 kind, 650, 630 kind of level, so we might see a fresh bull run in the Indigo Paints. Might see one can keep a very good close watch on this particular stock around its 50 DMA for the close for this particular stock. Next one is Welspun India, where this also, after its breaking out from cup with handle formation, it has reached the power to pivot flag, and at current juncture one can be avoided this particular stock because it's already extended. This stop loss is bit deep, so one can trail the stop loss towards 113 kind of level in this particular stock. Those are already holding this particular stock. And the next one is Bank of India. So this is also a portfolio stock where we are holding in TraderSmith platform, where it's currently it was trading sideways from last 1 week, and today we have seen a slight profit booking, and it's touching towards its 50 DMA. So we'll see in coming session whether it will hold or not 50 DMA. So if you find any weakness in this particular stock, so we might exit from this stock right away. We have already booked a partial profit in this particular stock, so let's see how it happens. Next one is MapMy India. Once again, strong fundamental stock. So it has given, so it has gained without making a proper base. But if you see, observe clearly, so it has formed a very good trend line breakout around this near its 200 DMA, where it, and there's a very good run after that. And current juncture, so if you see the weekly chart also, it's currently trading near its previous all-time high, that is around it's 17,800 kind of level. So we might see some, it might touch that 800 kind of level and might witness a slight profit booking in this particular range. So at current juncture, please avoid buying because of risk reward ratio is not in favor. So one can avoid it right away. Those who are already holding, one can look for 1,800 as an immediate profit goal, and they can trail the stop loss towards at it to 21 DMA. Next one is IDFC. So it's that this also without a proper base, stock has been continued to rise. So it's already up around up in the last 1 year. So at current juncture, one can be avoided, but this particular stock, so because the risk reward ratio doesn't favor SBI. So this is one of the PSU stocks which clearly underperforming compared to other PSU stocks. So after there is a breakout from cup with handle, and there is a very failure from the cup with handle and broke below its all key moving averages. So currently hovering around its 200 and 100 DMA, where it's all the key moving averages are colliding each other at this particular junction. So at current juncture, one can avoid this stock right now. Look for a better opportunity in other company with other companies. So Arman,
I'm taking it, Isha, yeah.
Last query, Arman Financial Services. So there was a clear-cut breakout from cup with handle formation, but it failed to hold that breakout level as well as key moving averages. So similar price structure in Arman with the SBI as well as in Arman Financial Services. So at current juncture, those are already holding, one can avoid, one can sell this stock. So better to wait for fresh breakout above this level, that is around 620 kind of level. So once it breaks out above that level, then we look for may take a fresh entry. Until then, it likely to continue trade sideways in this particular range. Okay, so
Isha, I'm taking, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sharing my screen.
Okay.
Okay, I have selected some of the stocks already. So this is the daily chart of BL Kashyap stock. And if you look at the daily chart, the stock has actually, after its 100 DMA, the stock has actually moved towards upside. And if you look here in this range, that stock has actually broken with cup with handle pattern. And from the pivot level, it is actually 19%. So 19% from the pivot level, it's not advisable to buy the stock, which is actually extended 1 to 5%, or from 0 to 5%, maximum to 6% from the pivot level is okay. But for 19% from the pivot level is not that great. So I would like to say that right now it can be avoided. Now HBL Power. So HBL Power is another stock which is trending in the bullish trend, and it has also broken out with cup with handle pattern. And after it has given the breakout level, the stock is actually 145% extended, and it has actually gained, we can say like it has gained around 145% in the past 2 months, like 56 days. So we can say 2.5 months of trading session. And as of now, I would not like to suggest, I would not like to say to buy the stocks, which is actually extended that much. So I would like to say that please wait for the base formation, or try to touch S21 DMA or some if the any kind of base formation is taking place. And if from that base formation again some breakout is happening, then it might act as an entry point. But as of now, from my side, it is no. Now Deepak Fertilizers is actually, if you look at the chart itself, it is looking bearish, and it has actually trading in the bearish territory also. Just 1 second, I have changed the environment here. Sorry. So it has actually formed multiple lower low formation if you look at here. And from the time here also, if it is actually trading in a very long bearish formation and long type of correction phase. But after it's even it has hit its low, recent low. Recent low means in the month of July, like 536 a kind of level. Then we have seen some bounce back, but that also cannot be suggested as a bounce back, because if you look at the volume profile also, it is looking weak. The stock is trading in the negative territory, but as of now, my session will be not to enter in those stock which is looking technically weak. So now the next is KPR mills. So KPR mill is now this stock is looking good. It has already broken also with the formation of cup pattern, and then it is just 3% away from the pivot level. So that now I can say like you might go for this, but if you look at the daily moving average like 21 DMA and all the DMAs, if you look at and we analyze, like all are actually 10%, 14%, 8%, 21% away from this price as of now. So we and if you look at the past two trading session, then we can see that again, the stock has witnessed profit booking as well. So my session would be like, please wait for some more days, observe the stock, how price action is happening, how the volume is happening, and based on that you can take your steps. But aggressively, you should not go in the morning and buy it. I'm my point is to say like, please wait for 1 or 2 days to observe how the price is trying to move towards upside or it is moving towards downside, and based on that you can take your call. TV18 broadcast, it is already in our TraderSmith portfolio, and we are actually sitting on it. So I think if there will be some weakness, then obviously we will be sending mail or alerts to you guys. I think as of now, if you look at the chart, the stock is standing in the bullish trend. There is no weakness so far. So it is looking good actually. Exide India. So Exide India is actually trading in the very tight range or sideways kind of range, and it is actually having support of its 21 DMA. 21 DMA has broken also here on almost you can say 2 times on 31st July and 28th July. But after that, again, it has tried to bounce back from that level, and 21 DMA has been acting as a support level for this. But if you look at the percentage gain and from the pivot level, the extension point, it is 36% extended from the pivot level in past 3 months, 3 to 4 months. So I would not like to, I would like to advise not to buy the stock, which is actually advanced 36% from the pivot level. And if one is actually willing to buy it, then I think if some breakout happens from this tight range of consolidation, then that might act as an entry point. But you need to wait for the fresh breakout from this tight range. Now PGHL. So PGHL, if you look at the trading session of today itself, we have seen a gap down opening, and it has also breached 21 DMA, 50 DMA simultaneously. However, it got support near its 100 DM, but overall technical profile of this stock is looking bearish, and there is alarm also that from the past 3 trading session is not so good. So, and if you look at the volume also, volume is the average volume. So selling pressure was more. So please wait for some time, let the let the stock to form the base, and then you might enter in these stocks. Now, Indian hotel is actually looking nice to me, and it is just 1% from the pivot level. So the pivot level, if you look at pivot level, it is placed at 406. So please wait for 406 to 410 kind of level. And if the stock is reclaiming that level, and if it is sustaining above that level, then you might take an entry point in Indian hotel. So Yatisha, please take some queries. Already 5:30.
Yeah. So next first stock is Avanti Feed. So yesterday it has given on a closing basis, it has given a breakout around 410, 415 kind of level. And today there is a slight resistance around this price range, that is around 430 kind of level, where it has fallen from that level in the previous from past sessions. So it has given a slight resistance around that level. So if it holds above that level 430, if it breaks above that level, so we might see a fresh upside in Avanti Feed. One can keep a stop loss towards 385 kind of level in this particular stock. One can keep it in a watch list. If it falls below around 420 kind of level, one can initiate a position with the swing low as a stop loss. Next one is HCL Tech. It's continued to trade sideways. There is a very good breakout and around this level, and it's continued to trade sideways. So also, if you see the price cluster, this price range, that is 1200, is a major resistance level for HCL Tech. So it has to, for the fresh upside, it has to cross this level and holds above this level. Then we might see a fresh breakout in HCL Tech, and stock might see on the upside. Next one is FSL, First Source Solution. After the breakout from flat base pattern, so it's continued to trend higher. So at current juncture, fresh position can be avoided. One can keep a stop loss below this swing low, this sideways consolidation range, that is around 445. One can trail this stop loss. Those are already holding this stock with the stop loss below 145 kind of level. And fresh entry, one can be avoided. Hindustan Copper. So Hind Copper, it has given a very good run. After there is a very good breakout from cup with handle, and there is a slight profit booking as well, but on the lower side. But after that, there is a very good bounce back. So this price cluster right now, it's around 160 to 140 kind of level will be the crucial level for Hindustan Copper. So likely to trade in this particular range for some time. So if it crosses above this level 160, then we might see a fresh upside in Hindustan Copper. So if you are already anyone holding this particular stock, one can book a 50% partial profit booking and continue this trend with the stop loss below this price range of 132. So that is a key level to watch in the copper. Paradeep Phosphates. This stock is in our TraderSmith portfolio. So we have added day before yesterday on 24th of, I think 23rd, 22nd of August. So in this 50 DMA bounce back. So right now it's in the near to its uncharted territory. So it has to hold this price range of 72 is a major resistance level. If it crosses this level, so we might see a fresh bull run in Paradeep Phosphates. So stock is looking good, but fresh entry one can be avoided at current juncture. One can follows for the fresh on the downside level. Tata Power. So on August 21st, it has given a very good breakout, and there is a very good bounce from that 21 DMA, and it's continued to trend higher from last 3 days. So there is no problem with the technical side on Tata Power. So one can keep a stop loss below 50 DMA or 220 kind of level. on this particular stock. So we might see a fresh run towards 280 kind of level in Tata Power. So current juncture, it's bit pricey. It's currently trading around 250. So anything falls below 240, 235 is a best level to buy in this particular stock. Next one is Tata Motors. Same regarding to Nifty Auto. So this stock also is currently consolidating around its 50 DMA. There is a slight profit booking after the super run in the last 3 months. So current junction one can be avoided. Fresh entry can be avoided at current junction. So anything if it closes above this 640 kind of level, then there will be a very good base around. There is a small base around, flat base around this price range. So one can keep a stop. One can closely observe around 640 kind of level for fresh entry in Tata Motors. On break below this 50 DMA as well as this 586 kind of level. So we might see another run leg of profit booking in may head towards this price range of 570 to 100 DMA in Tata Motors. Next one is sale. So after the fresh bull breakout in this consolidation range, but that breakout has been failed. So a fresh entry at current junction can be avoided. One can look for better opportunity compared to like Avanti Feed or HCL Tech compared to this stock. And similarly, Tata Steel also, it's trading in the sideways range, making a lower high, lower low price structure right now. So anything break below this 124 kind of level on the upside. Anything break above 124 will be act as a fresh buy entry. But until then, one can be avoided. Next one is Tube Investments. It's already trading below its major key moving average and hovering around its 200 DMA. So fresh entry can be avoided at current juncture. So better to wait for another base formation around this level for the fresh entry. Gland Pharma. So this is after the very good earnings has been posted and it gained around this gap. There is a very good gap up and currently trading sideways. So overall trend is on the short-term period, it's very good for Gland Pharma. So anything break above 1,700 will be there will be a fresh bull case where it might head towards 2,200 kind of level in next couple of weeks. So on the flip side, this gap up area where it has with huge gap up area, there's a major critical support level, also 200 DMA which is placed around that level. So that is a key level to watch on the downside. So Rai, can you please take the few queries and we'll wind up the session in 5-10 minutes.
Okay. So I think I have not this thing I'm not done. Okay, I'm trying to take it.
Okay.
SCI.
Stop sharing the screen.
Just 1 second. I'm taking SCI first. SCI,
Okay.
Shipping Corporation of India. Okay. So I need to share the screen. Okay. So SCI, this is the daily chart of SCI. And if you look at the chart itself, it is actually looking extended as of now. So actually the right entry point for this one stock was on the day of 31st July. And if not, then after that, when it went under consolidation or short-term correction, we can say, then I think 11th August was the day of entry point where the 10-line breakout has taken place, even on the 28th, on 12th August, or sorry, on 14th August also. But as of now, the stock is looking extended. So as of now, if you look at DMAs only, like 21 DMA is 20% away, and 50 DMA is 23%, 29%, 27%, 100 and 200 respectively. So I don't think that one can enter because your risk reward ratio will not be that much justified. So if you are looking at the stop loss, will be also deeper. So as of now, I would tell to avoid the stock, but overall, the stock is looking bullish also, and it has a strong fundamental as well. Yatisha, please
Next
take
one is Glenmark.
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 I need to move this one somewhere here. Glenmark.
Glenmark. GLE.
So Glenmark, if you look at the chart itself, after hitting its recent high at 836 in this range, okay, it has witnessed profit booking. So we can say that profit booking has initiated, and it is actually falling gradually. So maybe 50 DMA might act as a support level. For that, we need to wait and watch for that. And if that support is acting well, then I think again you need to wait for 21 DMA to reclaim, because 50 DMA and 21 DMA is very close, just 5 to 6% in the range. So as of now, I would not suggest to buy the stock, because actually it is falling and it is actually witnessing profit booking. It is the next one.
Next one is Ashok Leyland.
Ashok Leyland. Okay. So Ashok Leyland is actually looking good. It is trending in the bullish trend. There is no sign of weakness. And from the pivot level, like formation of the cup pattern, it is actually 10% away from the pivot level. So that is okay, but it is actually trading in the consolidation range of, you can say, like 175 to 189 or 190 range. So I think once this sideways is actually like reclaim of this level, like 190 kind of range, then that might act as the entry point. But as of now, it is actually trading in the sideways with the support of 21 DMA. If that 21 DMA is breached, then again some more profit booking can be seen in this particular stock. So please wait for some days and try to observe how the price is trying to move, whether it is moving towards upside or downside. Based on that, you can take your call.
Next one is Bharat Forge.
Bharat Forge. Bharat Forge is looking great. Stock is trading in the bullish trend. Cup with handle formation breakout has already taken place. But the point is, in 20 days, it has actually gained 19%, which is actually extending. So we generally don't suggest the stock that which is actually trending from the pivot level to 20%, 25% or 30%. So from my side, I would not advise to buy the stock at this point of time. Please wait for the formation of base or some, if it is trying to touch is 21 DMA or some DMAs or some base formation is taking place in the time of profit booking. Then at that very point of time, you might take your call and you can enter in this. But as of now, it is looking extended to me. So I would like not to say that you should not enter as of now.
BEL.
What? BEL. Bharat Electronics. BEL is also broken out, and from the pivot level, it is 17%. But one thing is, like from 21 DMA, it is just 3.4%. So, and if you look at the daily chart and the price structure formation, it is actually having support of its 21 DMA followed by 50 DMA as well. Because here also you can see that it has breached 21 DMA, and it has a claim on the next day itself, and it was trading with the support of 21 DMA, and it has also increasing as well. The price movement is happening towards upside. Again, here also it has breaches 21 DMA followed by 50 DMA nearby, which is, and again we have seen that buying interest taking place. Again here 21. So we can say like 21 DMA, 50 DMA followed by 50 DMA is acting as a support level. If it is rising from that support level, then one can enter in this particular stock. One can enter in this particular stock.
Next one is BEML.
BEML.
Yeah.
BEML is also looking extended as of now, but after having the after hitting it recent high like 2134 on August 8, it has witnessed profit booking. And after that, it has got support near its 21 DMA, and again it is rising towards upside. But the whole point is it is 25% away from its pivot level in just 22 days. So from my side, I would say to avoid it as of now. If you look at the fundamental, also EPS ranking is 42, which is also not that great. So please wait for to monitor the stock, and please wait to see how the price action is taking place.
Okay, let us take last query, IRFC.
IRFC. So railway stocks. So these are actually doing good. We have also published a report on the railway stocks. I think 1 month back actually. So actually we are actually bullish on the railway stock. So and that was one point. So if you look at this particular stock, it is actually looking good. It has already broken out also. It has given the breakout from the pivot level, and from the pivot level it has gained 30% in just 17 days. So that is a point of this thing. And if you look at 1 week of trading session, it was actually trading in a very tight range, and it is actually not trying to move towards upside. It has not moved towards upside, and if one wants to take entry in these stocks, my suggestion would be to wait for some more days. It might touch its 21 DMA also, or it might give a fresh breakout. So based on that price action movement, you can take your call. Yatisha?
So
Yeah.
we'll wind up the session. So thank you for joining this session. So thank you for hearing us, and please we might miss some few queries. So because of shortage of time, and you can also write us regarding anything regarding query to us. So we'll try to answer through emails. So thank you for joining this session.